Social media makes it very convenient for people to bully without gaining any sort of repercussions whatsoever or punishment for said bullying, and I think that's why it happens so rampantly. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because last week my dear friend was being bullied for being transgendered, and he only simply posted a status about what it means to be transgender, distinguishing it from gender as a whole as we know it, and giving us a few definitions. And immediately, a person in his family came into the situation and started throwing out hateful words, like calling him a tranny, saying that he has some sort of mental illness. And I saw this and I was like, I'm not going to be one of those bystanders that's just going to sit here and do nothing while my dear friend is going to be bullied. So I was like, alright, I'm going to throw in my 2 cents worth. So tactfully, I disagreed with the person and I informed them that their stance was very hateful sounding and that they should really not be saying that because this person is a family member. They should love and accept this person. Well, and a lot of other people who responded throughout the course of this status agreed and helped me support my friend who was being bullied. This is what brings me to the main point of my video. Another bystander came into the situation and did something entirely different. A bystander in a bullying situation can do one of 3 things. They can confront the bully and stand up for the bullying victim. They can either flee the situation, or they could also justify and validate the bully's stance and participate in the bullying that's taking place. And guess what? The person in question decided to do that. So she immediately validates the bully's hateful statements and targets the other bystanders by claiming that we're hateful for calling out someone else's hate. That is what makes bullying so insidious, is because people can twist it around and validate it and justify it and make it seem like it's perfectly normal and natural. And that's what scares me about our current cultural climate, because with the election the way it's going, and you know which candidate I'm referring to, it's very noticeable that there is this toxic climate that promotes bullying and supports the idea of throwing out hateful rhetoric in the guise of simply being blunt. I'm sorry, there is a distinct difference between being blunt and forthright with another person and being outright hateful to them. Okay? I don't care what situation it is. If I see someone else bullying someone, I'm gonna stand up for that person, because bullying under any circumstance is not right. If you're ever in a bullying situation and you see someone else bullying another person, under no circumstances validate the bully's stance, because you're showing the bully victim that they can't trust anyone and that they are completely alone, and that could lead to even more serious actions taken place by the bully victim. If you guys like my videos, please take a moment and subscribe to my channel. You can see it in this little bubble right next to me. And also check out my video series titled Bullying My Story of Survival over here, and watch my story, because I've been through this a lot, and as I'm growing older I'm noticing that bullying is changing. Bullying is becoming a lot more personal, well thought, and deceptive, and it needs to stop.